Hey everyone. Yes, I'm in my car. Don't worry, I'm not driving. I'm actually at the Pittsburgh cardiologist for my little dog Caleb. He has heart disease and had a really bad week. So I just figured I would do one of these now because we're going to be waiting here all day. So I want to talk about please sitting and waiting at the door, your dog that is, especially with the holidays coming up. It really is a concern for safety more than anything. I know tons of dogs bolt out the front door, they get lost, and then terrible things can happen. So again, it's all about being the alpha, leading the pack. This is kind of old school thinking, but it works. Your dog should never walk in front of you, like ever. They should be next to you or behind you. Unless you're walking your dog on a leash and you give them the command to be ahead of you, which I learned in Chicago, the command is free. Okay, free. And that means they can sniff. That doesn't mean they can pull and drag you down the sidewalk. It just means they can sniff and smell the roses. So what you want to do, and Eden has done a little example for you previously that I recorded. You go to the door, sit, wait, look. You open the door. They are still sitting. You walk through the door. And then you say, okay, and they follow you out the door. Whether they're on leash or not. Whether you're going into the house, out of the house, walking through the garage door, walking in and out of Peninsula Pups, walking in and out of the vet, walking in and out of PetSmart. Any doorway, any threshold. They should wait for you to give them the command that it's okay to go. Getting in and out of the car. I've seen it at daycare. People open their car doors and whoof, the dog jumps out and gives me a heart attack, but they always run to the door, thank God. So it really is a safety situation, and it should get to the point where your dog will not walk through a door if it's open unless you tell them okay. And that's a real thing. Anyone at daycare has seen my dogs won't walk out the door. Like they're just off leash hanging out in the lobby. My heart dog Job, he would just lay right there and people would just like have to step over him. So anyway, here's Eden with a demonstration of how it should look. And I kept like the whole video. I didn't edit it because she didn't do it at first. So you can hear the change in tone of my voice. I'm not yelling. I'm not like, sit down, man. Like you don't want to be like that. That's being out of control and that's not a leader. You want to use that voice that I'm sure we've all heard as children, or maybe you've used as parents. I have told you 5 times, turn off that TV and go to bed. Like, I'm not messing around anymore. Okay, so here she is. Eden, sit. Eden, sit. Wait. Okay. Good girl. So good, right? I mean, it takes practice. And again, it's all about consistency. You have to do it every single time. Every single time. Anything I'm telling you is every single time. And eventually you won't have to tell them anymore to do it. They'll just sit there and do it. One mistake people make is they sit, wait, look, open the door, and then they stand there and then say, okay, and their dog bolts out in front of them. And we know exactly the dogs who were trained that way at daycare because they'll sit and wait at the door that goes into the lobby. And then when the second like we open the door, they're trying to bolt out of it. And that completely defeats the entire purpose of the whole exercise and the whole concept of sitting and waiting at the door. Sitting and waiting for the door to open is not what we're doing, because then at home, they'll sit and wait, and then you open the door, and they're just going to bolt out anyway. So the key is they are not to move forward until you are in front of them, and you say, okay. Okay, so practice. It really works. I swear these things work, and, they're all to make your dog happy and feel safe and be safe. Okay, until then, please say prayers for Caleb. Thanks. Bye.